It's like if you're ever out anywhere, the group of people and that goes, people are looking at their phone, who is at my door? It's mine. Okay, little bit of walking on the spot, guys. I think I pressed all the buttons. Let's just get going, shall we? Gentle walking on the spot, getting our focus as our brain switch to a little bit of springtime as the rest of all the other stuff that's going on in the world, all right? Okay, nicely up and down. Just let the feet come off the ground. And it's just gentle, just left and right. And let the body go left and right as well. Don't stand with a straight line, just left and right. There's a little bit of sway going on. 3, 2, 1, a little stop, hands to the hips, turn sideways. Look, you know what this one is? Just bring up on the toes, push the hips forward, nice and gently. You push the hips forward. It's like doing that 3-step model walk on the beam, isn't it? When we do the routine on there. Just push the hips forward, thighs go forward, knees go forward, get up on the toes. It's a nice exercise, a nice stretch, mobilization, stretching at the same time. 3, 2, and a 1. Bringing the feet back together again, in steps together this time, guys. I know we've done no breaths yet, so we're coming back and get these big muscles working. All you do is step forward 1, straight forwards, keep the big toe on the floor and slide it to the side and back. Just slide to the side and back. And just keep that going, sliding out and back. So you've got your straight line, your core, right down the center of the standing leg, just up to the center of the body. And as the leg's coming outwards, you're getting your hip working, you're getting your glute working, and you feel that deep engagement right around the neck of the femur. Last one is sliding out and back, and just bring that foot back in again, insteps back together. Step forward 1 with the other one. So legs nice and straight leg, toe on the floor, hands up, standing nice and tall, and just sweep it out to the left and back again. And just sliding out, and nice and light. So what we're after is the same pressure on the carpet or the floor. Keep it going all the way around, left and right. Just going to click Linda in. Okay, there. I'll do a few more. I'll get in time with Nicola. Here we go, to the side and back. Good. Just to the side and back again. So you can feel it right deep inside. It really gets right into where that ball socket joint is. Last one to the side, and we bring it back. Slide that foot back again, hands to the hips, and now just release that down. You raise up the knees upwards now. You're going to feel that tension release. All you've missed, Linda, is that foot sliding circle, quarter circle left and right. Okay, but if not, you're going to feel that release deep into our core muscles. And Pilates is all about, well, not all about, but it's about the deep core. The deeper you work that core, the more stable we're going to be. Let's take the legs up and out. There. So already we've worked them. We're straight into Pilates. We're thinking, if we start the Pilates yet? Is this our warm-up? We've got straight into it, guys. Up and out, up and out. Last one there. Last one there. Back and down. And you can just feel that heart rate starting to come up a little bit, can't we? Okay, so let's get a breath in. Take the hands up and out to get us focused. Turn the palms over the ceiling and breathe in. And exhale down to the heart. There. Good. We're going to come back down to the legs in a second. Squish the hands back out. Rotate the palms towards the ceiling. Now separate the thumbs from the little fingers. Nice big hand span. And rotate to the rear. From there, rotate the palm back so it faces the floor. So rotating it round, facing downwards. Keep the hand nice and wide open. Now rotate back again. Rotate the hand backwards. There. As far as we can. And then bring it all the way back down again. Facing the floor. Good. Keeping the hand nice and wide. Separate the little finger from the thumb. And rotate again, rotating it backwards. Now can you feel that shoulder joint working hard? And how it spreads. Rotate back down towards the floor. It's spreading down through the chest, down into our spinal column. Rotate backwards. It gets the posture going. Because it starts working the upper quarters of your rib cage. As you rotate the hands back down, guys, what I mean by that is just this section here, okay? All right, rotate back towards the ceiling. Keep the arms nice and long. We've got one more after this. As you bring it back down, it increases the strength in the shoulders as well. And it's fantastic for the old mobilization and rotation of that rotated cuff. Rotating it backwards, keeping the fingers wide open, facing the ceiling. How far back we've got our hands. Now the breath in. Exhale down to the heart, elbows low, and hold that there. You're probably going to feel that. Hot, you know, part we do at the Saturday morning stretch, and we had the wrist going, you've just worked that big area there in the forearm. Let's arc those hands down, guys. Bring the thumb holding one of the thumbs, and rotate the shoulders to the front and then to the rear. And let's go through our posture check. Okay, so we've got the ball moving. So here we go. Bring the feet out so they are hip width apart. Remember, some people, when you first look at the feet, they think, well, they stick out to the side slightly. Remember our little measure? You put your hands like this, put the thumbs together, and that angle there is about what your feet should be as well. So you can have a little measure there. And if your toes are pointing in the same direction as your middle fingers, you're about right. Just going to click in. Alison, okay. All right, from there, let's push these knees out and straighten the legs up. Push them to the rear. You feel engagement at the top of your quads. Release it back down now and take those knees just off lock. Okay, pelvic floor, lift shaft. We squeeze in, okay? So remember the little saying, wait for a very important delivery. They say when we hit 10 o'clock, they're not. We go to the toilet and halfway through having a pee, you've got to stop and run to the front door. And you know what that's like. That's your lower pelvic floor, guys. So squeeze that pelvic floor. Imagine it's a lift shaft and bring up to the 10th floor. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now relax it back down again. All the way back down. So all relax. Halfway, which is 50%, then squeeze it up. 50%. So the glutes are going nice and tight. Squeeze the lower pelvic floor or squeeze. Relax it back down. Remember, this is a good exercise. Do it anytime, anywhere, and anytime of the day. Here, we bring it back up 30%. Squeeze, and we hold that 30%. Now, abdominal area. Big weightlifter's belt, 10 notches on it. Put it around the waist. Pull it to the 10th notch, and suck in the belly button, the umbilicus area. Suck it in. You can imagine a string being pulled through the back as well. So that comes in. Your chest comes up and look like one of those men on the beach in the summer. Relax it back down again. Push the stomach all the way back out. 50%, bring it in. Okay, we bring it back out again all the way. Push the stomach out. Now bring it in 30%. Pull it in. 30% stomach, abs, 30% pelvic floor, and hold that there. Next one, I tighten my top up a little bit just by gripping it and rolling it. I'll turn sideways. Hands to the hips, guys. Good posture of what we've just done. And then the pelvic roll, pelvic rock, pelvic tilt, pushing it forwards and to the rear. And imagine there's a headlight in the pelvic floor area, and that is shining on the floor, up the wall, into the ceiling. So the bum goes outwards, it comes back in, we get lordotic going on and kyphosis going on, so that's the position of the back. Keep rocking, I'll turn back towards you. Now slow it down and find your midpoint. Slow it down, you get your midpoint. That is your neutral spine. Bringing the hands back up, middle fingers touching just above the chest. When we breathe in, lateral thoracic, we want those middle fingers to separate. So we breathe in, thinking of expanding that chest. Here we go. Suck the air in. And exhale. Good. One more of those. Suck the air in. And exhale. Good. That's our capital P posture, guys, all the way. First time this year we've gone through it. Every so often we will do. Let's do a classic. Hands to our thighs. Straightforward bicycle chain. We're going to do 3 of these. Talk you through it all the way. Here we go. Good posture. Hands to thighs. Middle finger sliding down the imaginary creases in our trousers. Breathe in. Exhale. Chin to the chest. So all the posture, the breathing, the lateral thoracics, the pelvic tilt, the abdominal area, the pelvic floor, all of that can be broken down into their own individual exercises, and we can do it any time of the day. My middle fingers are now in front of the big toes on the floor. Gently put some pressure on that middle finger, pushing the arms upwards. Take the chin to the chest. Lateral thoracic breathing all the way. Think cat stretch at the same time now. For a reset, big deep breath in. Exhale, and we slowly come back up. Keep the chin in the chest. Gentle pressure on the hands as we slide up the body. That uncoils us. Think of the bicycle chain being uncoiled, guys. Coming at that bucket of nice clean oil. Now think capital P of posture. Everything we've just done, engage all that. Make sure it's all correct. Get it habit forming. Breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest, and down we go again. All the way down. So the reason we already started when we did it with our legs and lower body was to get, now you're probably thinking, oh, I'm getting a bit more bend this morning. It's our first exercise. Remember, you've just done the exercise through the pelvic floor area. Middle fingers in front of the toes. Think cat stretch, chin to the chest. That's feeling really good. Big deep breath in. Exhale. And we slowly come back up again. At the start of a Pilates class, everybody's always nicely in control. It's as it goes on and we get near the end, people can sometimes start speeding up. And I've seen instructors start speeding class up to get extra exercises in. Crazy mad. Breathe in. Exhale. Chin to the chest. It's all controlled all the way down and through, guys. And you know what? Does it matter how many Pilates exercises you get through in a session? No, it doesn't. Because it's all mental focus as well. We'll get in the zone. It is all pure me time, our time. Group, club, family, whatever you want to call it, middle fingers in front of the big toes, gentle pressure being applied, think cat stretch, chin to the chest. It's nice, it's gentle, it's powerful. Breathe in, exhale, and slowly coming back up. It took a long time for the fitness industry to realize and take on board the power of Pilates and of course yoga, but with Pilates mainly being muscular strength and endurance, and yoga going a bit more towards the elasticity of the body. Take the hands up and out, palms facing me, guys. And again, we're going to hold that position. Just think P of posture. Okay, keep the feet flat on the floor. You've got concrete boots on and gently go around left and right. So you can't move that body weight away from the central part of the foot. As soon as you feel the body weight going to the left or right of the foot, you don't go any further. But keep those concrete boots on and just around left and right. And each time now you go around, just take it a little bit further. Round we go and back again. You're going to get a big rotation on this, and it's all because of the stuff we do in other classes. Last one coming up this side. Round we go. And last one coming up on this side. And the stretch after this one, we're going to do the standing cat stretch again, i.e. what we've just done. Bring it back round towards me. Before that is turn those hands up and breathe in. And exhale down towards the heart. Nice arcs and circles, focus, concentrating movement. Thumbs on the sternum, guys. Pause and hold for 2 and a 1. And we drop those hands down to the thighs. One time only, bicycle chain. Here we go, breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest. And we all know, I know there's all different names of exercises, guys. As people say, this is the call an exercise and the word that you're going to remember what it is. It doesn't matter what you call it. Middle fingers across top of the foot. In front of that big toe. Pressure on the end of the fingertip. Push upwards. Think cat stretch. Chin to the chest. Good. Okay, lateral thoracic breathing. Now keep the fingertips on the floor and slowly rotate around to your left. Keep the fingertips on the floor and you go around until the right fingertip touches the left foot or replaces in front of the toe. Bend your knees slightly if you have to. Pause and hold on there now. Just letting the effect take place of the exercise. Bring it back. Fingers coming around. Once you get in front of the big toes, just make sure you've got a good cat stretch going on. And let's go back down the other side. Round we go, rotating, fingertips gently touching the floor. So our left finger's coming to the right toe. I have to bend that right leg just a little bit. There. 2, 1, and we bring it back again. We get to the reset. Now we breathe in. And exhale, and we come back upwards, nice and slowly. So we've got some good rotations going on this morning. Focused. Oh, that's feeling good, isn't it? As we come upwards, you can feel the body waking up. Take those hands up and out. Reach for the walls now. Stretch those hands out as far as you can. Rotate them up. Breathe in. Long arms. Try and touch the ceiling. Exhale down to the heart. Good. And squish it out again, guys. Keep this movement going. Push the hands out. Reach out as far as you can. Turn them up. And breathe in and long arms as high as we can get them. Exhale from the top and bring it all the way back down. Again, thumbs on the sternum. One more. Squish those hands out. So a common breath we're doing turn into an exercise. Turn the hands towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Long arms, they're getting longer and longer, and exhale down towards the heart. And once the thumbs are there this time, we pause and we just hold that position there, guys. Arcs, hands coming down the side, hold the thumb, rotate those shoulders forwards, and then rotate them back to the rear again. All right, again, a common stretch we do, turn it into a bit of Pilates movement. Imagine you're stringing the ears, controlled all the way through. And on this one, don't push that head too far. It'll build up. Hands to the front. Breathe in. Exhale. Head tilt to your left. Over we go. Get to your 15. I'm there now. Now it's lateral thoracic breathing, guys, all the way. Bring the head back up and over the other side. Nice and slowly, nice and controlled. There, I get to 15. The 15 is a stretch down to the scalenes, the side of the neck. Bringing the head back up. It's lateral thoracic breathing all the way through. And back over to the other side. There. The head's gone a bit further. They've all gone a bit further, haven't they? There we go. Bring it back up. And over we go. Because we've got the continuous movement. You might hear different creaks and groans in the vertebrae. Bring the head back up again. And over to the side. That's the last one this side. There. Then bringing the head back up. So we've got a stretch, a mobilization, and a strengthening at the same time. Over we go. It's a nice flowing, controlled movement. And it puts muscle memory in. Bring the head back up now. White to the eyes looking at each other. So we do move our body around. We do think arcs and circles and everything's nice and smooth. We're going to do a similar thing now. Breathe in. With a chin to the chest. Let the head go down. Chin to the chest. That feels good. Lateral thoracic breathing now. Bring the head back up. Pick your spot on the ceiling. Push the jaw forwards. And then bring it back. So we're keeping that movement going. It's coming all the way back down again. Chin to the chest. There. Bring it back up. Picking the spot on the ceiling. Push the lower jaw forwards. Relax from there, bring the head back down. Last one of these, head coming down. Chin on the chest. Oh, that feels good. And bringing it back up. Picking the spot on the ceiling. Last movement for the head of this one. Lower jaw forwards. Reset, bringing it back down. Whites of the eyes looking at each other. Then one either side. Turn the head to your right or left, guys. Look over the shoulder. Drop the chin down to the shoulder. Bring it back up. Back round to me. All the way around to the other side. Dropping the chin over on the shoulder. Then bringing it back up. It's back round to me. And once we get there, hold that thumb. And let's join the shoulders in. Rotate 3 times to the front. And then 3 to the rear. Big circles. Look, imagine you've got pencils in your shoulders. You're trying to draw big circles on a sheet of paper by the side of you. That's my 3, and I've got my tingly feeling down the spine. Hands coming up and out, palms facing down, long arms. Feel how nice and stable we are. It's dinner plates to the front, guys. Just circle it around. And if I say every time my fingers to the top, you'll get my time in. There's top, 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 there. And that's the speed there. Just circling it round. Now, we're doing this, go to the front. Feel how those shoulders are working, how the muscles are working. Feel how it's coming down through the body. It's coming into our central core. It's deep inside. It's to the front of the spine, if you like, between the rib cage and the spine, all working super hard. There. Waistline's working hard. You can feel your legs starting to engage. Let's rotate to the rear. Round we go. There. Now, feel how the shoulders are working. Different there. We're going to pause it there for a stop. Turn the hands up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Then carry the arc down. Hold the thumb and rotate the shoulders just once or twice to the front. Once or twice to the rear. Then pause and hold it there. Just go through your posture. Pause and hold. Looking up. Corner of the room. Take the hands up and out. Dinner plates to the rear, guys. So going to the rear this time. It's on there, top, 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 there. Good. When I do this with a tired class, this is at the end of a session, this one, but if I put it into different classes, the more tired people are, the bigger their dinner plates, I've noticed. Okay, a couple more to the rear. Now back to the front, here we go. Round we go. Top, top. I know we can feel the shoulders working, guys. We're almost done. There's no more of these after this one. Here we go. With a 3, 2, and a 1. Pause, turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Pause and just hold it there. Thumbs above the sternum, elbows nice and low. And then arc those hands nicely down, guys. Hold the thumb, rotate it forwards. Anybody watching us will be thinking, oh, I like something a bit more lively. You can feel it in these shoulders, guys. Build up lactic acid. We're just using Mother Nature's gravity. Taking the hands to the side of our body, to there. Bringing our feet out now. One more little foot width, that's all. Just to adjust our balance. Inhale. Exhale, over we go. Little teapot handle, reach down the body. Lateral thoracic breathing from now. Then unwind that, bring it back upright and going over the other side. So we're looking at controlled movements, teapot handle under, get the fingertips right into the armpit, guys, curving under, get to your maximum, unwind, bring it back. Now this is where we're doing this one. You haven't got to be doing the same time as myself, because some of you might get a bit deeper. That means you're going to slowly get a little bit delayed, if you like, behind on the exercise. It doesn't matter how many we're doing, just keep that going left and right. Haven't put a clock on it. Not saying we've got to do 10 of these and 7 of the other. Not on all the movements. Because that way we focus on our own movement and our own 100% or 15 out of 10. Now that one there was my best one, leaning over that side and this side. We've got the stretch mobilization and we've got a strength thing taking place now as well. I'm going to do 2 more either side. Here we go. Nice and gentle with those fingertips, just touching the side of the body. Curving the hand under, that gets the forearm working. Reaching down with the long arm, coming back up. And over to this side. Little teapot handle, reaching down, long arm. I've got the same reach either side, so I'm happy with that one. Last one this side. Massive stretch down the side of the body, from the hips right up to the shoulder. And that's been the longest one. Down we go. Up we come. Again, we're working those shoulders that opened up. They're getting a nice movement as well. Rotator cuffs liking it. That's my longest one on that side. This is a reset as I come back up. Then take the hands back up, sweep them out, turn them up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. We've done minimal exercises, guys, but they've all been super powerful so far. We're going to maintain that. Bring the hands back down. Good. Just rotate, shrug those shoulders round. Little good looks, little small good habits, little good habits with the back of the hands, little Mexican way with the fingers. Just keep everything nice and relaxed. And at any time you think that was a hard exercise, thumb, rotate the shoulders, muscle memory in, guys. Okay, from there, look where the feet are. No railway tracks today. Look at your right foot, step forward 3 times because we're going to work it, aren't we? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. You're getting that as a bit of, oh, that's a long pace out, guys. Okay, hands to the hips. Think of the hip area now and circle that around. Now look at this, nice and slow there. So there, I'm at the start point there. 1, round I go. 2, that's the speed of my hips on the circle. I want to feel it in all the joints, the ankles, the knees, the hips. It helps with stability. It helps with their mobility. The strengthening. Round we go. The feet stay nice and flat on the floor. We've got our concrete boots on again. Haven't worn concrete boots this year. That's my last circle that way. I'm now taking it back the other way. Just pushing the hips around and really leading with those hips. Round we go. So it's a bit more than a Saturday morning stretch where we focus on mobilization. And as I push those hips around, I can feel the spine joining in. Getting mobilization of the spine. There's different segments of the spine there. I've got one more circle to do this side. Nice and focused and concentrated as I circle around. That's my last one. I'm at my reset position. I'm now going to take those hands up and out. Inhale, double boys welcome. Just slightly backwards, curve the hands back, guys, and lateral thoracic breathing, and hold that position there. just hold. There. So double voice welcome is when we feel the pecs just starting to work. We don't go back any further. Now we inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to the front, come upright. It's there. Lock the thumbs, bring the hands down to that lead leg. Breathe in again. Exhale and slide the hands down that front leg, guys. We're taking those fingertips to the top of the foot. That front knee can bend slightly. Don't worry, the back leg's going to go straight. Hold that there and just hold. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back up. As you come up from there, the hands will come up the body. They're sweeping out to the rear, curve the hands back. So lateral thoracic breathing now. Lean back, imaginary glass of water on the forehead. And let the hands carry on to the rear. Curve the hands around. A4 paper between the scapulas. The hands will drop down slightly, let that happen. Breathe in, exhale, and back up to a standing position, palms facing me. And then rotate it round to your left, guys. Round we go. To your maximum, that's my 15. Bring it back round the other way. All the way back round, bringing a little bit of yoga moves now. Round to the other side, as far as I can. Bringing it back towards you. And I'm going to arc those hands down, hold the thumb, rotate the shoulders again to the front and the rear one time only, and then reset those feet, bring them in and give them a shake out. So the muscular strength and endurance for that is your pelvic floor area here. That's what was working and keeping us nice and stable. That's the strength. Everything else was mobilization and working around it. So here we go. Bringing the feet out then, guys. To a bit more like that same position before, semi-sumo. That creaking noise is my floor. It's not my knees. Look at the other foot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There. And rotate the hips around. Here we go. There. Can be tempting now, thinking, all right, I enjoyed the last one. The speed up. Keep it nice and focused. Nice and slow. Working those hips around. That is my third one as trumped and join in there and back the other way. Can you feel the stretch in the hamstrings? We actually work across the grain as well. Round we go, nice there. It's good, it's mobile. It's using the hips, not leaving with the knees. They'll all naturally fall around it. Grown and clicking my lower back. That's my last one there, guys. Paused and held. Taking those hands up and out now to here. It's going to be the double voice welcome. Just curve the hands back and hold. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring those hands to the front. So there. Good. Lock the thumbs and drop the hand down to that thigh. And then from there, look down the leg. Lateral thoracic breathing and sliding the hands down the front of the leg. Middle fingers come into the top of the foot by the ankle, and I'm holding there. I'm not going no further. 2 and a 1. Breathe in. Exhale. You slowly come back up. Once I'm standing, I bring the hands back up and out. That's the thoracic breathing. Then I lean back, focus, because we don't lose our balance. Keep it a nice straight line. Pick a spot on the ceiling. Arms curve into the rear, hands bend into the rear. Imagine an A4 paper between the shoulder blades. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, back up to a reset position, palms facing me. Once we get there, we're going to rotate it rest round to the right. Round we go. As far as I can, concrete boots are on. How far are we getting on this one, guys? That's a big rotation. Bring it back around. And we're going the other way. All the way around. As far as we can. Everything's doing full body workout. Bring it back around towards me. Once we get there, turn those hands up, breathe in this side. Exhale down to the heart. Once you're in position, guys, the elbows low, we can arc them down, rotate the shoulders once forwards, once to the rear, and then unwind that foot, bring it back to a nice stable position, and just look at the stance you had and the power you had and how strong you were, keeping that hold on all the way through. We worked our body by rotating, by strengthening, by stretching, everything coming together. Fantastic, well done. Okay, we're going to go down to a tabletop. You haven't got to adjust your cameras, guys. As long as you can see me, that's fine. Don't mess about wasting time. If you could do spot on, then fine, that's okay. All right, hands to thighs. Tabletop, breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest, down we come. Knees, shins, top of the foot. Walking my way out. And you try and get to a tabletop as graceful as you can. Can it be? I have my doubts, but you just get down under control, guys, as best that you can. So you're looking good all the way and know what you're doing. Execute a good bicycle chain, you look fantastic. So the feet should be top of the foot, don't curl the toes underneath. Hips and shoulders stacked, hips above the hands, shoulders above the knees. It's a cat stretch, guys. The spinal lock wants to do that after the last movement. Inhale, cat stretch, go. And push it up, take the chin to the chest, and the hips come forwards, exhale and bring it back to a reset. There. Same again. Breathe in, exhale, bring it up, and I'll have a nice big clunk through my spine there. I don't know where it was, it's echoed all the way along it. Chin to the chest, exhale, and bring it back down for a reset again. There we go, one more of those. Breathing in, cat stretch, pushing upwards, hips comes forward, chin to the chest, then exhale and bring that nicely back down again and hold that thought there, guys. Okay, left hand, right foot, the middle finger and your big toe work together in leaving and coming back to the carpet. Breathe in, left hand forward, right leg, and we want that imaginary saucer full of cold water and the small of the back not to spill. Reach forward, toe point to the rear. That's the thoracic breathing and bring it back down again. So we start with a nice breath. Once you get to that in, you exhale in your own time, that's the thoracic breathing. Same side, breathe in, exhale, and out we go again. Left hand and right foot, not changing over yet. Reaching up and out, so keeping the build-up of strength on the same side, and I'm lowering back down, touching the floor, bringing it in. So you push the leg out, you're going to feel the glutes raising. Last one this side, here we go. Inhale, exhale, sliding out. I know how it's feeling on that other wrist, guys, but we've got to strengthen that forearm at the same time, raising up, and I'm bringing it back down. I pause and hold. Before we change over, move the hands forward, one hand span, and down to a child's pose stretch. Forehead to the carpet or the mat or the floor. Forearms on the floor. Big deep breath in. Exhale, and let the butt sink to the rear. Oh, isn't that feeling good? Like it, 2 and a 1. Coming back up, resetting my hands. So we're going to do 3 on the other side of the body now. Time for the other forearm to work hard. Breathe in, exhale, right hand, left foot sliding out. Or if you did the other side, guys, you've got the other side. It doesn't make any difference. Lateral thoracic breathing as I bring it back down, same speed. I've got touchdown now and I slide into position. Then I breathe in, exhale, and off I go. And really try and focus, not switching off from the hip area. Focus on the hip area as well. Keep it nice and stable. Minimal back rotation as I bring that back down again. Touch down on the floor. We're stacked. We breathe in, exhale, sliding back out again. Up we come, and down. So 3 at the side. You notice how that side seemed to go quicker. Pause and hold. One hand span forwards, child's pose stretch, forearms to the floor, forehead to the mat carpet. Breathe in, exhale, and just feel that, guys, nicely through. Another clunk in the spine, 2 and a 1. Keep the hands where they are. Come up. It's a modified tabletop because your hands are starting your head, and then let the chest roll forwards. Keep the knees on the floor, down to that push-up position, and we lower down to the floor, chest on the carpet. Breathe in, exhale, and push upwards. All the way back to a child's pose stretch again, all the way back. Forehead to the carpet. I'm going to breathe in again. Exhale, I come up, When I run out of exhaling, I start breathing lateral thoracic, guys. Don't try and keep it with the breath all the way. Lowering down to the floor. We've got one more of these after this. This is a big exercise. I call it like a mobile plank, if you like. Nose on the floor, breathe in. Exhale, pushing up. Look at the stability. And that cold water hasn't even spilt off the back yet. Well done. Back to a child's pose stretch. I'm there. Forehead to the mat. Excuse me. Now, done. 2, 1. Breathe in. Exhale. Up we come. Back to a normal tabletop. Lateral thoracic breathing, guys. And let's execute a nice cat stretch. Just push the back upwards, let the hips come forward, take the chin to the chest, and keep pushing there. As high as you can get that back now. 2, 1. Relax that back down. And let's face each other. Nice little sitting position. I'm going to press the little button here, guys. I know I say this quite a lot. I don't know where time's gone. I don't believe it. As I finished that, I thought, oh, I've got another 3 great exercises we can build up now. And I have to look at the clock, check the clock and time and all that sort of stuff. Sit comfortable, feet flat on the floor, but let the toes come on the floor just to the heels. S shape in the spine. Take the hands up and out. Turn them up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Remember, not just classes, guys. You have favorite exercises in classes. When you know it's going to be in that Pilates and stuff like that. Just describe it. Do this one, do that one. Switch the hands out. Rotate left or right. Doesn't matter any way you want to. Maximum. Unwind. Back the other way. Keep going. Maximum. Back to me. Turn the hands up, breathe. Exhale down to the heart. Pause, hold for 2 and a 1. Hands out, palms towards me, and give yourselves a big clap. Above all, get outside in the sun. You have a fantastic day, guys. I really enjoyed that one. Well done. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes. Good stuff.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.